Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time on a Fenix UC52. Comes in this box. Show you some of the areas here. Now you can get this straight from Fenix Store. I'll leave a link in the description later on in the video. But let's go ahead and take a look at those specs. And you got 3100 lumens on turbo. Now this is running the Cree XHP 70, so it's going to give you a really nice combination beam on that. So if you need some more time to look at those, go ahead and pause the screen. Otherwise we're going to open it up, see what's in. Now this is a complete kit. Does come with batteries inside the light already ready to go. Looks like we've got some other literature here, so let's go ahead and take a look at the manual. Manual is a fold out type, multi-language. We already looked at the specs, so we're going to go ahead and show you next the warranty card. Now my understanding is that this is a lifetime warranty on this. And then of course you've got some literature here for some other of their fine products. And you've also got a holster. Now the one thing that always bugs me a little bit about Fenix, there's very little to no padding holding the light. Now this is actually okay. This is acceptable as far as the flap is concerned because it is double on the thickness and it will provide some protection there. But these areas here, once these start to wear out and they'll literally start to rip apart. Kind of wish this was a little thicker on that. Other than that, the holster feels pretty good other than that. And we've got the USB charging cable. Now this is also the lanyard as well in this bag. So we've got, we'll take that out and show, that's the lanyard here. I'll show that later in the video. USB charging cable. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the light. Right offhand, it's got a nice style to this. I really like these styles. I've got a couple of Nitecores that are very similar to this, but this is really nice, easy to hold on your hand. Still got enough of the area here to it's going to get hot. You'll be able to keep that from your hand, even if you want to back it off to there to keep a lot of the heat at the head of the light. And we're going to show it to you up close. Got some heat sinking here, but not a lot. There's the charging port. And you've got the gray bezel on here. 2 modes switch here on the top, as well as an OLED display. Machining and finish on this is outstanding. It has a very smooth but kind of a flat finish to it, as you can see there. Like I said before, the style and design on this is very nice. Really like the way you can hold that easily. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the textured reflector. This is running the Cree XHP70 LED. Let's see if I can get closer here. Looks really good. Alright, okay, so normally I would take the batteries out, show you the insides. Unfortunately, you don't have that option on this flashlight. It's a sealed unit. Batteries are inside. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you the display, and you can see how much battery power you have before you even turn on the light, which is nice. So you can always check it, and it does not turn on when you're checking the battery power. Let me go ahead and turn it this way here. There we go. Now we're able to see it. So that's what the display looks like. Very nice, clear. It is on the small side, but it's bright enough where you can easily see it. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on. You press and hold that. It will say Fenix. And the nice thing about it, it will tell you what level you're on. It'll tell you how many hours you can run at this light output here, which is the lowest one. And then we'll go on through the light outputs from here. Show you here on this one, on that light output here, and then we'll do the next one. Show you the light output again. Get my camera to the display, tell you 7 hours at that output. And this is the highest output, which will run 2 hours and 38 minutes. Of course, this highest output on this, which is turbo, which will only give you about 40 minutes, but I can almost guarantee you this will step down due to heat. So we're going to go ahead and go back down. Now the reason I like the 2-button design, you can always know that the top one is going to be your strobe, and it shows you that with the lightning flash on there. Then of course it'll show you SOS. Really nice light output on that SOS. Then of course you go back to strobe. And then of course you can hit the bottom button to go back to the regular UI. So now let's go over the beam type here. And as you can see, it's going to be more on the floody side, but clearly going to be a combination beam on this. It's got a centralized hot spot here, but a lot of bleeding before it gets into the spill area. A lot of light coming out of that. That being on the highest output, that's a lot of light coming out of there. 3100 lumens. Again, now we'll go through the light outputs again. All you're doing is just clicking on that side switch to go through those. It goes back down to the bottom. Press and hold to turn that off. So that's all there is on the UI. Really interesting. Before I forget, let's go ahead and go over the lockout feature. Now the lockout feature is pretty simple. You're going to press and hold both of those until you see that padlock on there. Now it won't light up. It will blink, but it will not stay on. So now to unlock the lights, you're just going to press and hold both buttons. And now the display comes back on and you're back in business. So let's wait no further. Let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Fenix UC52. So let's go ahead and get this turned on. Easily to read display. Really nice. And we have the lowest setting there. That's 35 feet to that water spout from where I'm standing. Almost making it to the tree there. Not quite. There it is on the fence. Lower output. Alright, we're going to go to the next level. "65 feet to that tree there from where I'm standing. There was a little bit better beam profile there. It's going to have some good wide, floodier beam. Good combination. Alright. Now we're going to go to the next level. Doing really good, as you can see. Now the spill seems a little on the tighter side, so it's going to be a little smaller, especially with this size of LED. Tree line, fence line. And it is faintly making it across the park. And it is making the tree of life, as you can see. Before, after, before. Alright, we're going to go to the next level here on the tree of life. That's looking really good. 138 feet, again, to that tree. A lot of light coming out of this, making it across the park now, as you can see. Wow. Really impressive here. Spill is on the tight side, if you ask me. Not real wide on that. Alright, we're going to go to the final output here. 3,100 lumens, look at that. Looks really good. Again, making it across the park. Both sides of child parks are being lit up. This is really an impressive light. Dual beam profile now here again on the highest output. Excellent. A lot of light coming out of this thing. Faintly making those palm trees. Not bad. Very floody on this. Before, after. Look at that. All right. We're going to wrap up these night shots on this one. All right. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Here's the light in the holster. Just kind of show you it is a little smaller than the head of the light, but not by much. Should provide, basic protection for the light. Kind of wish they went a little bit larger on the flap here. That'll help. I'll also put the lanyard on here. The way you guys can see, it is a nice size. Should be able to fit most people's hands. And it is a rope style. So, final thoughts on this. Excellent. Really enjoyed this light. Now, be advised that also the turbo 3100 lumens is definitely not something you're going to be able to run for a long time on this light. I rarely ever use it myself on 3100 lumens or any of the turbos on any of my lights. I always will use them on high. Now, this can provide you 1,000 lumens for quite a while. I did do a preliminary test on it for about 25 minutes. It did get very warm here on the head, but it did not drop. The light cycle did not drop the light output due to heat. So that's a good plus on Fenix on this, kind of give you the balance to be able to have 1,000 lumens. That's a lot of light, and you can still, boom, turn that on turbo, and if you need more, you know, a blinding light, you still have the ability to do it. Now this battery pack appears to be a very nice quality. I have read a couple other people their blogs, and that this actually was doing very well. Even at 2%, it was still able to get on 3100 lumens, so that's amazing. So I experienced that also with my Fenix TK72. I'm thinking, oh man, once it gets to 20%, it's not going to go on the turbo. 9,000 lumens, I'm able to do all the way down to 1% on that battery. So pretty amazing on their performance as well. The beam quality is really nice on this, so if you want something more of a combination of both flood and throw, you're going to have it with this light. So if you are interested in getting this is, remember, a complete kit, comes with batteries. I'll leave a link to the Fenix Store. That way you can pick this up should you be interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these type of flashlight kits to you from Fenix in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.